Oh man, do I love food. The LA Times even took notice after I ate at Hugo's nearly every day for 32 years. It was just blocks from my home in West Hollywood. And now I've moved to the motion picture and television fund here in Woodland Hills. And my obsession for good meals continue to simmer. Join me as I explore our food options here on the Wasserman campus. Hi everyone, this is your original foodie, Phil Gittelman, here on the Wasserman campus. I want everyone to know that I'm not a medical doctor, dietitian, or holistic practitioner. But what I am and have been is 78 years on this planet when I started eating everything, enjoying everything, and have gathered information and more information on how important good food is good fuel for everyone. As we move from show to show, I plan to bring you information. All this information comes from my own personal experience, usually through the eating process, which I highly recommend. Let's start at the top of the menu. Today, our appetizer and fellow industry Emmy winner, and just wonderful all-around human being, Miss Allison Janney, a foodie by heart. You'll recognize her from The West Wing, just one of her many tour de force roles that she continues to have adventures with in Hollywood. Allison, I thought you might like this because I think it's very similar to your craft services.
Actually, it looks a lot better than our craft services, Bill. We don't have someone behind a counter who will, you know.
Oh, we'll give you.
We have a big display of food that's out at all times, but this looks like you come up and you order what you want and
That's right.
they make it for you. But you got to pay for it.
You got to pay for it.
We don't pay for it.
You don't pay anything for it.
You should come to my craft service table. You'll love it.
I would love it.
What's your favorite thing to get here?
Well, their specials change every day.
Yeah. Oh, they do?
Yeah,
Okay.
and it changes. They have great sandwiches.
So you can get a cappuccino here too.
Yes, you can. They've got Starbucks here, so it's
I
that
see.
kind of a thing.
Okay.
So you can
And then
do-
pre-made salads and
the pre-made salads.
it looks
and
like a
have
pretty good.
drinks.
I mean, it's kind of a nice
And,
place.
yeah, you can do. It's all right. You may very much.
I'm not going to steal those. I'm just
No, you
looking. I'm
can
just
have it.
looking. Blueberry. Okay, that looks
Blueberries.
good.
There you go.
Such a terrible picture of me, isn't it?
Yeah, it
The guy did not.
doesn't do you justice. I don't know why. When you do a comedy, what sort of funny food do you eat?
You know, I never like to be as much as like there are plates of big bins of macaroni and cheese that I have to kind of put blinders on and walk by because
Right.
I don't like to act on a huge full stomach. I mean, you eat a bunch of carbs and you just want to take a nap, right?
Right.
So I like to have, I'll have like an egg in the morning. Like this morning on Tuesdays, we have an omelet bar.
An omelet bar? Excuse me.
Everything green and maybe some turkey, and that fuels me up pretty good. And then they start putting out. They're just beautiful, great things for lunch, but it's all mostly stuff that I shouldn't eat.
They do. But why would you eat an egg white omelet? Why not have the yolk?
Because it's better fuel for my body. I feel like it makes
Oh,
you have more energy than having a donut would make me get a sugar high and then crash and
Right.
But an egg white omelet would give me more energy to be funny.
To be
Yeah, I have a lot of energy to be funny.
Well, you are very funny. Oh, I see Kevin. Kevin is here.
Who's Kevin?
Kevin
Do we
takes
like
charge
him?
of all. Yeah, I like Kevin
Okay.
very much.
Phil.
Kevin, say hello to Allison.
Kevin, Allison Janney. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Allison.
Is everyone here pretty vocal about what they like and don't like? And don't you ever order tricolore salad again, Kevin?
You got it.
Are they pretty?
You got it.
I
Yes.
bet they-
Everybody gives
but
their
they have an
opinion.
yeah.
We've got about 160 opinions, and sometimes we get over half of them happy, and it's hit or miss on some days.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
Phil, he's our original foodie.
Thanks, Kevin, for your shameless plug. And thank you, Allison. Now I thought you'd like to join me for one of our specialties at the Outtakes Cafe. Chef Juan Acosta is responsible for a special menu every Tuesday and Thursday. Chef Juan, tell me, where do you get these choices and how do you make your choices and your inspiration?
Well, you know, part of it is, you know, the passion for food. I mean, that's the only reason I'm in this business. And second, I love eating.
Yes, that makes total.
And I've been in this business for a long time, you know, 25 plus years. So I've done, I don't know how many salads, to be honest. So, and I have a very large collection of recipes.
I'll bet.
If I'm hungry, I can think very clearly about food. And
Tell me something, what is in that dressing?
extra virgin olive oil, red wine vinegar, some honey, chili powder, cumin, paprika, and just a touch of Dijon mustard. And hopefully, you know, when you try it, you like it.
You come here like today is Thursday and then you come back on Tuesday?
Yeah, we're doing it right now. We're doing it twice a week, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And since it's been so hot, I've been sticking with like fresh salads.
Salads for both days?
Yeah. We do, once in a while, we do offer like tacos and stuff that is more popular than salads.
No, salads are a great part of what I eat, and I mean, it's so important, particularly when you have everything so fresh.
Yeah, and you know, part of what I love about doing this is we started doing this salad like, I don't know, 4 months ago, and we haven't repeated once.
I like the quantity you serve, I like the freshness, and boy, you just know how to do it.
Oh, thank you.
You know, I got to tell you, Chef, that this is the first place here that I've ever paid for food. And then I come and I look and I see, particularly the size of these peppers, and then I come over here and see the price. How do you do that?
Well, my goal is to outdo whatever local restaurants are around here. Obviously, the price, nobody can beat us on that. And I think the fresh ingredients also. And because I work for such a big company, we have, you know, like national contracts with most of the vendors. So we get great pricing. And in turn, I can, you know, that's how I'm able to do all of this for that price. So
That's incredible.
works for me.
Yeah, me too. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Chef Juan is passionate about his food. Great guy. Now watch as I show you how to eat a salad properly. Well, this is the best part of the whole thing. I mean, look, I've got avocado. The salad dressing is very special. I've never quite tasted anything like this. It has an incredible flavor. It just blends perfectly with all of this. Kevin, I got to talk to you about this. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful today. How are you, sir?
Well, I'm very fine, thank you. Please, sit. You got to tell me. I mean, how do you... I talked to Chef Juan. I taste it. And
Above and beyond.
above and beyond.
Excellent.
And how do you do all this?
It's the staff, team of people. Hopefully keep people happy. 52 weeks out of the year.
Quite honestly, I'm only sorry that there are only 52 weeks in the year. But you got to help me out here because, you know, I've only known you as Kevin. And then they were talking to me about a guy by the name of Kevin Tamale.
Correct.
And I said, no, come on. I mean,
Yep.
Kevin Tamale?
A guy working with food with a last name like that, it's torture.
Now, where did that come from?
It's German, of German descent.
Was it originally Tamale, or what was the original?
It's a tamale.
Oh, Tamale.
Yeah.
Isn't that wow?
Yeah. Thomale.
And what does it mean in German?
I couldn't tell you.
Couldn't tell you.
No, never researched that. I'm
Well-
just happy it's much better than my mother's maiden name,
Which was?
which was Ovre, O-V-R-E.
Oh, that's hysterical.
So I'm lucky. I'm lucky to be a tamale because
You-
I got called a burrito or a taco through school and never shared with anybody in school what mother's maiden name was.
Well, I'm very lucky to know you. Tell me something, Kevin. Now we're heading into fall, and then we're going to head into winter. So, what happens? What happens to the food there?
We adjust a little bit the menu as far as, we'll turn to more of the root vegetables in the winter time that are coming into season, and just different seasonal things. Sometimes we'll, change up the fish and also the soups. We usually go heavier with the cream-based soups in the wintertime, whereas in summertime we'll have more broth and also add like the gazpacho out of one of the 28 days.
And where did you find Chef Juan?
Chef Juan, that was a long process. We were hunting for a chef. Javier and I were doing what they call a market basket, where they bring together a bunch of ingredients, and they have a chef come in that's already passed a written test, and then they come in and do the hands-on. And they have different cuts of vegetables that they have to follow. They've got all the ingredients that they need to use. I mean, it's up to them whether they want to make it the entree, the appetizer, or mix it into a dessert. And I believe that Chef Juan was like our 5th applicant that came through that finally stuck.
Wow.
Yep. We're very fortunate.
Oh, my
Very
God.
fortunate to have him.
You're almost as tough as Costco. Tell me another thing, Kevin. I happen to notice that Starbucks is here. How did that work into the menu here?
That is something we proudly brew Starbucks. We're not a corporate store, so we're actually like a franchise through them. And we're just coming up on our 6-year anniversary. And right now we're in the slip into fall, so we have more of the pumpkin harvest and those drinks available. And those are usually seasonal.
Wow. Kevin is a great guy. I forgot to mention that Outtakes also has greeting cards. Well, this is our last opportunity of the day. Outtakes is going to close, and when Outtakes closes, we close. But I'm going to go in and have a Starbucks coffee. So take care. See you next time. So here's till we eat again. Take care.